be very careful trying to sell into this. Already 3 going on 4 days worth of decline. We have yet to come and retest this breakout area here to the upside, and I am bearish on the day, I am bearish on the week, but I'm also considering the fact that we have yet to make any type of pullback, and accumulation distribution still pushing bearish. As you can see here, nothing's changed there. Keegan coming on live here. Let's just get Keegan on here quickly. Just give me 2 secs, guys. I just want to get Keegan on. Keegs, if you can just join. Keegs is going to join now. Alright. The man is on his way. Let's see. Here's he. Okay, Rizzle. Good morning.
What's up, guys? Sorry I'm a little late, but we are here nevertheless.
What a time to do an update on the Mac.
Yo, you know these things lie, where it's like 2 minutes left and then it finishes, and then it's like 5 minutes left and then it finishes, and then it's like 10 minutes left. I'm like, where the hell is this thing counting?
Just share your screen on Zoom once you're ready. Right, guys, so US30, just be aware, still bearish, yearly pivot level.
Chris,
Yo.
It says you've disabled my screen sharing.
Okay, let me just quickly enable that. Okay, it's enabled. So yearly pivot level, Asia lows, I would say massive area right here. Let's quickly see this range. About a 25 pip range. Definitely gonna see a lot of price action in this area, because I think if we start rejecting this yearly pivot area, big moves to the downside, already trading 0.3, almost 0.4 down on the day, and then just jumping over to what Asia is doing. I'm also going to do a little reel on this, how to gauge the sentiment from Asia over to London, then into New York. So Hang Seng closing down 0.126%, Nikkei closing down 0.23%, just been gapping down this entire week. So a lot of risk flow coming through, and then most probably you'll see the JSE this morning at the open as well. Most probably a big gap down. Don't know if it's going to go for the full, but we'll monitor that 20 minutes to the open. So again, we've got some contagion flow to contend with. And Nasdaq on the weekly time frame, let's quickly look at where we are at with Nasdaq, as mentioned, bearish on the week. Mentioned this area that you need to monitor, and then also jumping down to a daily time frame. Yesterday closing bearish, but look left with me, guys, closing bearish right at the support level. Not a clean break of structure, but still bearish nonetheless. That one bearish daily candle wiped out the entire previous week's gains with one daily candle. Still bearish. Where can we head to next on the daily time frame? I would say next area is all the way down here at the S1 on the daily, 14,300, and then jumping down to a 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at where we are at on the 5. Accumulation distribution clearly bearish, not showing me anything bullish at this stage. So either Asia low, already trading below the weekly S1, so we are already quite extended to the downside. Trading below the moving averages, Asia lows, I would say this is our area right here, similar to what we've got on US30. Any rejections there, I will be looking at selling, or even any deeper pullbacks back to the Asia high, I will be looking for sells. So daily is bearish. I honestly need to save this. Let me just click save there. Right, next up guys, UJ weekly time frame, as mentioned at the start of the week, bullish, and weirdly enough we talked about a potential retest, BOJ providing us that retest. Hope all of you guys are fine, nobody got clipped from that intervention yesterday. If you were wondering what an intervention looks like, that was an intervention. That's not a tweet or anything, that is not speculation, that is real market intervention. Almost 270 pips on UJ. So UJ retest done, most of retail got killed yesterday. Are we gonna go and fill this weekly wick? Looking to my left, jumping down to a daily time frame.
Yeah guys, just put it out there while Chris is on that. You'll notice we are literally at my key level that I brought out for you guys yesterday. So I've already set my alerts, but basically we'll look to go long for me today, basically to duplicate the exact move we took yesterday on UJ.
I'm really enough gonna go with a bearish bias today, due to the fact that for me I consider this a type of fake out where we break structure to the upside. We don't hold the retest, but we actually come back to the downside. So I'm overall bullish. I'm thinking potentially a retest of this area again, also to come and partially fill this wick. But again, as I've seen in the past, these interventions get faded either a couple of days afterwards or the next week. So don't think that the BOJ intervention is going to change the course of the Japanese yen. The thing is, the only thing that can change the path of the yen weakening is monetary policy. And unfortunately, with a very loose monetary policy in Japan, the currency is gonna struggle, and all they're doing is they're literally just throwing billions of yen into a fire to try and basically stop this decline. Not gonna happen, unfortunately. Follow what the rest of the other central banks are doing. You need to start tightening, and unless they start creating a tighter monetary policy environment, the yen is going to suffer. With that being said, even though the daily looks relatively bearish to me, 80 is still bullish. Nothing has changed here. That intervention barely even scraped the 80 lower. So I will also be looking for buys. Asia lows, weekly pivot. Let's see what we do at this level right here. Gonna set some alerts. 149.11, also very close to the round number weekly pivot level. So even though the daily looks bearish for me, lower time frame still showing a lot of positives to the upside. Asia highs still intact, Asia lows still intact. So would be a very beautiful setup if we can do something like this, test the round number, break Asia lows, that being our fake out, and then getting back inside of the Asia range. Very similar to yesterday's setup that Keegan took. I got out of it -4 pips, but we will monitor it. Then pound yen weekly, 14 minutes to the open. Let's quickly run through pound. Weekly bearish due to the fact that we are creating bearish market structure. We still have this entire wick to fill if you look on the weekly time frame. And then from a daily perspective, where are we on the day? So again, easy trade in terms of the wick fill, closing bearish, closing below a daily support level. Can we maybe get something like this first, retesting the weekly S1 to then continue lower, retesting this previous area of flat body support, and then on a daily we'll see what we do at that level. Unfortunately, I don't, with that big of a bottom wick, I don't just see this turning around bullish. But let's see, daily bearish. What is the 5 minute telling us? 80 still looking relatively bullish. So if we are going to start breaking below the daily pivot level, again close to around number 180, I will be looking for shorting opportunities here after the retest, and if we can then start flipping bearish. So if the 80 can start doing something like this and price can start breaking below it, that will confirm my rule set for shorts. Other than that, it is still looking long. Asia highs taken, Asia lows taken now, so 180 Asia lows key level. Let's see how deep we pull back, maybe even do something like that, and we get the 80 diverging lower. So while price is making higher highs, we start seeing the 80 diverging lower, so that will be some sell side divergence for us. I'm not going to set some alerts because it's already at our POI. We will monitor it at the open. Gold, and this is also where I will get Keegs involved, but gold, let me just put this a little bit softer. Gold weekly time frame almost at that weekly level that we mentioned, this flat body support area. Looking at the most recent price action right here, you can see support, resistance, support. So 1810 most likely will get tapped either today or this week still. And from a daily perspective, also looking left, quite a key area we're trading into. So are the bears going to go and test that today? I don't know. I'm still bearish on the day. Only thing is we've got so much clear air to the downside. At some stage gold can do a violent pullback all the way back to 1890 to come and retest that breakout area. Maybe not this week, maybe next week, I don't know, maybe today, we'll need to see. But daily is bearish. 5-minute time frame, where are we at? 5-minute time frame, trading below the daily pivot, trading below Asia lows. Let me just bring down my Asia lows. Keegs, you ready to do some gold analysis here for the boys?
I'm ready to bring the wins, the blues.
So I'm just going to finish up on the 5 trading. I would say this area right here, if we get a deeper pullback into that area, I still feel like sells could be the way to go. We are trading at the weekly S1. I think Keegan took or not, I think he took a flippin' sharp buy yesterday here on the weekly S1. Hein also shared it during the live. I think that if you guys go back, that was the pending order. So I don't know who took it. So Hein definitely can come back on the stream again, giving you guys a little banger there. Keegs also taking that key level that he's going to mention. I would say any rejections here, Asia lows 1820, or if we are going to push up deeper, these are the areas that you need to monitor for potential downside. Keegs, let me just first check your screen. Just pull your wait, I just need to do something like this. Wait, just give me, there's it.
There we go.
Oh, no, pull it a little bit left. Sorry, I messed up on my side. Just pull your price just a little bit left. Sweet. Right, guys, over to Keegs. He's gonna run you guys through and see where we are. Keegs, you are live.
Perfect. Okay, guys, so as we can see, basically yesterday we had a nice flush again, and we just continue in this waterfall effect. I mean, we mentioned it to you guys after this. I said this thing is only going down, so we are just going to continue that. If you see, we will keep reversing, retest our key levels, get our support, and carry on. So funny enough, what I'm going to like to see today is, I'll break it down on the 4 hour, but you can see for me, so this weekly supply is actually very close to a key area I have, so I just haven't labeled it twice because they are pretty close. But what happens is when you go in the 4 hour, we'll see how we have these pullbacks. So every time before we have another big move, there's a slight pullback. This obviously was news yesterday, and they will flush down again. So what I would love to see today is we're actually going to use the support, which is funny enough the same area as our Asia lows. So when I go down here, you can see that our Asia lows are basically where our weekly support is. So we're almost going to use the support this time as resistance. So I'd love to see a pullback up here, because as there you can see we are going to reject now of the previous low, guys. I will put money on it. You are not going to break through this now, but what we're going to look for is to get that strength. So we want to, in theory, basically test off here now, go back up to the Asia lows and the weekly support, hold as resistance, and we're going to come back down. Once we break that previous low, you're going to see a very quick flush, which is going to give you that burst away. And then I'm telling you today, we will hit that weekly key level. It is going to come today. And the reason I say that, guys, is with gold, there's always a pattern, always. And when you can look on the daily over here, you'll see it. We have basically almost duplicated this one. This hard push we had, very similar what's coming with gold now, guys. So we literally actually closed in almost an identical area yesterday. I just don't believe we are going to have as much of a pullback as you can see here. But we have already set our top wick. Keep that in mind, that top wick has already been set. So now there's all the possibility for it to come back to this key level. So I will tell you guys today, do not try and long gold. Just wait for the pullback. It's going to come to those Asia lows. Whether it comes now or it's going to come in news, I promise you it is coming. And you're going to get something like this right off there. A big bearish engulfing, and once it closes below those lows, this will flush down. So just wait for this, guys. I promise you it is coming.
Okay, Rizzle, thanks so much. Almost just in time. Let's quickly run through pound USD weekly time frame. Just want to get this up on the weekly. Pound USD, again, as mentioned yesterday, we are bearish on the week. Already filled last week's wick. Very easy to spot if you've got a major bottom wick candle still closing bearish. Always remember, you want to trade into the direction of your previous weekly candle, or at least that's going to give you, say, a 70% indication of where the week is going. However, as mentioned yesterday as well, yearly pivot level right here. So every 12 months during Feb, we struggle to get through that area, and then due to that policy divergence between the Bank of England and the Fed, we started breaking higher in March, where there was a lot of speculation on the Fed starting to pause and the markets already starting to price in rate cuts for next year. So daily time frame on Monday, after Monday yesterday, we were still bearish. However, we can see that the bearish momentum to some extent is trying to die down. And are we going to create some type of swing low here at the daily pivot? Just looking left with me, this is a little bit of a daily cluster that you can see in this level, a lot of bouncing in and between this zone. So 12050, 12020, I would say, is quite a key level. In terms of price, we could see a lot of ping-ponging going on there. 5-minute time frame still relatively bearish. 80, however, flatlining a bit here, almost indicating some type of range that we are in. It is not as clear cut as this, where it was just trading below the 80. We've got a little bit of banging up against the accumulation distribution there. Very messy price action yesterday. All of this very messy, not Lionel Messi, but messy price action. Asia lows, ideally looking for sells there, or even the yearly pivot, or even the daily pivot. So let's see. I still have my alerts here at the yearly pivot. we'll see what we get. 3 minutes till the open. USDs are, as mentioned, on the weekly time frame. Let's quickly go there. Weekly was bearish due to the fact that we closed below that area, even though we closed bullish. I mentioned as well in my weekly newsletter, 19 Rand key level to monitor. So the bearish weekly idea did not play out. Daily, also go back, I think it was yesterday I mentioned it, a lot of liquidity building up right here. So retail seeing that as a strong resistance level, and obviously what happened, retail got absolutely clapped for trying to short this. And now where to next? Look left with me, we've got this daily resistance area there. If I pull this across, that is 1945, and then after that you've got this support area right here, 1967. So daily is bullish. Let's just revise that to bullish. 5 minute time frame, let's see where we are. 5 minute R1 already trading above the Asia highs. I would say potential longs, however, yeah, not interested. Euro USD almost, let's quickly do this for you. Weekly time frame, bearish as mentioned. Watch this area right here, 10531. Where to next? Next area of potential support only down here at 10400. If you look left with me, are we gonna go and bang that level before NFP? Daily time frame still bearish. Break of structure on Monday. Looking left on the daily, we literally closed right at the zone. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm just going to refine this flat body support area, and let's just refine this area down here as well. So yesterday's candle closing bearish, but closing above that. So are we going to maybe get something like this today? Take out yesterday's low to then close bullish back inside of the range to come and retest this on Thursday, to then maybe dump on Friday again. I don't know. Daily bias is bearish. Daily bias is bearish. Also, you can see the bearish momentum starting to die down a little bit. And with that being said, weirdly enough, the AD is starting to diverge all the way from yesterday afternoon. So technically you should be looking for long opportunities on Euro USD on the lower time frames. I'll only be looking for potential longs if we can do something like this. If we can do something like this on Euro USD, I will look for longs. Otherwise, still looking short. Markets are open and in motion. German 30 already dying down. I'm just going to do the daily. We know we're bearish on the week. Daily time frame, where to next? We've got the support area down here. Look left with me, this area right there. So we can come all the way down there. Daily time frame bearish. I just need to press save every time I change this. Let me just save. 5 minute time frame, let's quickly look at where we are on the 5 Asia lows there. Where is our Asia highs? Trading below the weekly pivot, trading below the S1, already quite extended. Asia lows already tested during pre-market early hours this morning. I would say any retest of the Asia lows, good shorting opportunities. But guys, that's the rapid fire analysis. Good morning. Anmol Pudel, US 20 years and almost use this as my euro pound strength indicator. So if euro is pushing up against the pound, then I know the euro is a stronger pair and I would rather short the pound. Or if I'm looking for buys and euro GBP is pushing long, I'll rather buy, for instance, euro JPY instead of GBP JPY. Rapid fire analysis coming in for you on the daily time frame. Daily at a very key level, broken down support there on the daily. You've had this rejection candle, but however that rejection candle still closing above this previous area of support right there. So either you get a breakout today out of this range to come and retest these highs, or you're going to come back into the range and do something like this. Let me just see what the weekly is doing for you. Weekly, yeah, so this is actually a valid weekly swing high. Why is this a valid swing high? Because it took out the previous week's high, closed bearish, and it will be a confirmed swing high once we get another bearish weekly closure here as well. That will also confirm that we are back inside of this weekly range. So just be careful, because this thing can do something like this, where it now breaks structure to the upside. But also looking at this, the price action is relatively bullish, not yet confirmed. We've broken out of this weekly range. Now the thing is, can this retest hold, and can we push bullish away?
I wanted to go long eventually, but right now it needs to start holding as a bit of support for me and showing me that. So personally, probably the next day, even 2 days, like I'm not even gonna be looking to trade US30 just because of where it's at. These breakouts, as I've always said to you guys, I like a ranging market, not necessarily a breakout. If it's a breakout, you want to catch it as it breaks out, not once it's broken out and now it's in no man's land. So there is obviously a little bit of support if I have to look at it. For me, I would obviously go key level. Chris, I don't know if you have them on my screen or not.
Yeah, I've been on your screen since you started.
See there. Yeah, if I had to say, I'd probably look at this as a key level over here, guys. Looking at any price action in the past, it has held a few times there. We could even actually drop it a little bit lower. Actually, you know what? I'm happy where it is. We've got it does support over here, support. It's held this rejection in the past. Support over there, support, rejection. So actually I'm very happy with that price action there. So yeah, what I would look at now is, it is so close, you could actually start breaking it down. Let's maybe even go to the 1 hour. Yeah, so after this big engulfing, I'd maybe like a little bit of a pullback, let's say maybe to literally the bottom of these candle wicks here. Look for something like that. So if we go down to the 15, let's just also see quickly where our Asia lows and Asia highs are. Very close to where the Asia lows are. So I mean, there's your Asia lows here. So I would look for maybe a little bit of a pullback. If you wanted to maybe just get a quick scalped in, and you can bring it down to that key level. But this key level is where I would look for it to basically start holding as support, where they can break away, come back up, and then you could possibly look to go long. Just because I think we've said it a few times with US30, I don't like when there's this constant downtrend, because eventually there's going to be one hard pullback. So that's just what I'm looking for. So if you guys look literally over here, I can see one as an example. You could get something like this, that bearish, and a day it's going to turn around and do something like that. So like I say, you are in this key area now. So that's why I'm just saying I like to play it safe. We've had a great week already. So yeah, for me personally, the next day or so, I actually won't even trade US30.
Okay, Riz, appreciate it, man. Alright guys, USD JPY literally tipping Asia lows. Let's see. I would really love it if it can come and test this round number and then see if we can get back above the weekly pivot. Otherwise, if we start flipping bearish, maybe short in this area. So big decision area for UJ. Pound yen flashing down already, as mentioned, retesting Asia lows. So either we're gonna catch it here 180, similar to what we've had there yesterday. We actually, I think it was on Monday. Yeah, Monday we caught this little 12 pip 11 move break even, 15 pips break even. That was the retest there of the round number as well, 181. So can we get something similar to that? Asia highs here, a little fake out to the upside and then got flushed. So I've got alerts set here, daily pivot level, and then also I'm going to set some alerts at 180, just following that bearish momentum unless something changes. RN if you wanted, round number. But Chad's markets are open and in motion. How's everyone doing? Well, good morning, Connor, Keenan, Monas. Good morning. Let me know, is everyone fine after the BOJ intervention? I can tell you now already from some insider info that 85% of funded traders and guys doing challenges got killed yesterday.
Yeah, those type of events, I'm sorry, if you guys are funded, if you traded on a funded account an intervention, you are a flippin' idiot, because you're going to get slipped so badly. You literally put in your account at risk.
I have to give credit to the one chick on Twitter. I'll actually show it to you. Funny enough, very transparent. She's got quite a big following. She actually mentioned it's weird how she's getting more engagement on showing blown accounts or blown challenges than instead of passing challenges. But she took 2 trades. She was in longs on the yen pairs and got absolutely annihilated. What is the chick's name? I think it's Alyssa.
But you know what, like you say, I'll give you credit if she's at least being transparent about it still.
Yeah, no, she's 100% transparent about it. And then I honestly didn't look at UJ. For the most of you guys, you know that I like trading London, because that's where you're either going to catch the low or the high of the day. So I wasn't even looking at UJ yesterday. We were looking at longs from here. I was hoping that that candle was going to break through. Then we took longs here, closed it right there, and then it did move up to the 150. Remember I told you guys 150, monitor that level, and then right there the intervention. Crazy day yesterday in the markets, so I hope everyone is fine. Thankfully I only trade EU and NAS sometimes.
Chris, you said you are still long on the yen pens, eh?
Weirdly enough, long on UJ, but short on pound yen.
Okay.
Or not
All
actually,
right.
like it's not.
Because I'm literally looking to go long on GJ now.
Yeah, sorry. So I said we need to either start diverging lower, or my only concern though, Keegs, is this. If I look on a daily time frame, you've got this massive open wick. So I don't know, but we'll play it. Let's see if we can do.
Yeah, so for me, you know me, I always agree, if there is a massive wick, you have to go fill it. But I do have a slight, if you want to say, like, I can ignore that when I know that wick was purely based because of news. So it wasn't actual markets.
But I would say, Keys, if we do something like this, and we hold Asia lows, then 100% I'll try long. But while we're trading below Asia lows, I'm not going to look for longs.
Where is Asia lows?
Asia lows is literally at the round number 180.
Okay.
Emil Monroe, Euro AUD. Let's quickly look at it. Euro AUD. Let's quickly look at it. So I'm bearish on the day. So on a daily time frame, you closed bullish up against this previous area of resistance, but you've broken this short-term structure looking left. So technically I will be bullish on this, also trading above. Let me see where the weekly. All right, so on the 4 hour you've got this resistance area right there, also trading above the weekly R1 or at it. So 5 minute time frame, trading above the daily pivot. Here's the daily pivot right there. Asia lows already being broken, retested, failed. I would say your bearish hunch will be confirmed if you can start breaking below here. If you can do something like that, then I think you are good for the downside momentum. Otherwise, this could all just be the fake out before you get something like this a little bit later on. We do something like that. So if Asia low holds, if you get something like this, then obviously I wouldn't look to go short, but currently trading below Asia lows, and I would say monitor the daily pivot. I don't know where you entered, or if you want to enter. Only thing is, if you enter here, you are very close to the session lows, and I will just be very on top of it if I was you taking shorts here, because we can either majorly reject here, or you're gonna see the flush through, as always mentioned. Hope that helps. DXY coming back inside of Asia range. US30 pushing up, Nas pushing up. Alright, so there we've got that move to the downside. Pound yen back at the daily pivot. Very, very interesting. Keegs wants to go long. We've got this big open wick. My mind is telling me short. Accumulation distribution is telling me long. I've got my alerts set there. Long's above here if we get it. Otherwise, nothing for me. Do you use a 200 EMA SMA on your AD? I think it's a EMA if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check for you. It doesn't actually say. Let me check here if I can see. No, it doesn't say. But remember, the exponential one is just smooth. The simple moving average is just the simple calculation of price divided by time. So either one shouldn't be too big of a difference. But Chad, we are here. Thank you so much for joining. Now we again can say follow us on Instagram. Links are in the description. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet done so. And then also, I must actually put the Vault Markets P page. If you guys can give that page a follow. And now we just patiently wait, guys. This is the tough part of your job as a trader, to wait. Hussein, good morning. Guys, Friday for the Port Elizabeth gents, we're gonna be informal trading combine from 1 o'clock till about 4. We'll be chatting about trading strategies. Keeks will share a little bit on his trading strategy. I will share a little bit on mine. Mine is on the Discord. Also going to send some more info in there as well. And then we'll also have Jevon. That man has got quite a bit of strategies, Keeks. I don't know. We'll maybe need to give him 70% of the slot.
We'll have to do like a lucky packet to see which strategy he wants to give you guys.
That man has got, he's watching star signs, he's checking the moon cycles. He's got like a tea bag that he throws in. The tea bag is swirling to the right side is bearish. If it's swirling to the left side.
When you think of it, he's like the witch doctor of the markets.
Yes, bro. Opinion on Nas. I don't have an opinion at this stage. We are at the weekly S1. We're already quite extended, as Keegan has mentioned. Becomes quite tricky when you are already extended, but one thing I can tell you, the more momentum you get, the deeper it's going to go. So if we don't get above this level, the momentum is just going to start increasing to the downside. Similar to other data analysis on the 5-minute pivots, and what I actually saw is that if you don't get a bounce, say from a S1, then the probability of price retracing from that level becomes less and less. And what my data showed me, I'll share some of that data analysis with you guys on the next stream, is that the deeper it goes, the less likely you are going to get a pullback. So it's just a thing of momentum following momentum. And I think let me actually check let's save it. The more momentum you get to the downside and the further it breaks below the S1, the S2, I think at one stage the probability becomes 12% of any like at least 1-to-1 pullback. So using a 15 pip stop. Let me see where I saved that data analysis just to show you guys. Let's see. So no opinion on Nasdaq for me as of yet. Pound USD at the yearly pivot again. Where did I write that down? That is why I want to do a computer science degree next, to basically be able to analyze big data. So I was looking at it at the middle of the year. I wanted to do not CMT, CFA 1, 2 and 3, but going through CMT 1, it's a lot of cookie cutter stuff. But where did I share that? Ideally you want to do something where you can analyze big data. September, oh shit, this is last year. Did I do it last year? I think I sent it to Nick. Let me check Nick quickly. If there's any computer science guys in the chat, please let me know. If you've got the ability to code data, especially big data sets, please let me know. It's quite a big I think it was a year, 2 years ago, I met with quite a few dev companies, but the issue is most of the dev guys do enterprise developments, so mostly for like consumer products. They don't really have an idea of trading. I'm also gonna need somebody for when I start the PhD. Guys, I will check for it at home. Did quite a comprehensive study. Took me an entire weekend to get all of that data out, but nonetheless, the beautiful thing about data is that it confirms or it denies a hypothesis you have. So if you are thinking that Tuesday creates the weekly low or high, go back, test it, and the bigger your sample size, the more representative of the truth it will be. And And
Yeah, just also. Sorry, Chris.
yo, you wanna go ahead?
No, I was gonna say, guys. Obviously, gold is at my PRI for now, so I will just start keeping an eye on it. My PRI, like I said, is at the weekly support, and it's the Asia lows as well. So we actually want to see that support hold as resistance.
So I would say, Ryan, I don't know where you shorted. Maybe you shorted on this engulfing candle, but I would say for any type of downside momentum to come in, daily pivot, you're going to need some type of break here. Otherwise, your shorts are going to get blown off and you will be standing in your briefs. But not something I would look at personally, not ticking all the boxes for me. Hussein, how can you not be on this live and not have a good day? Preach it, Hussein. Again, guys, we are here for you guys and for ourselves to trade the markets with you. Giveaway next week Thursday. If you have not yet entered, please check my Instagram. Who is going to be flown out to Port Elizabeth? Spend the day with us here. Give you a funded account as well. Jason, unfortunately, my brother, you are in the Netherlands, if I'm not mistaken, so if the stream was monetized, maybe, but at this stage we're paying in. We're paying money to do this. For the guys that we're talking about, Rolio Jack, I'm in conversation with him, so maybe we can slot him in this year as well. So Rolio will most probably also get on here. Somebody mentioned to me yesterday, let me just see where he is. And then I still want, I must actually just phone, what's the guy's name? The guy that exposes all the scammers, Rydell, I must just give him a call. Somebody said his Instagram got hacked. Maybe we can even help him with that.
Maybe it was also one of these haters that hacked it.
Yes, bro, but that oak is literally like a porcupine shooting spikes up these scammers' asses. Like, that oak is honestly on another level. And he's ruthless. He does not stop. Rydell is an absolute beast when it comes to exposing guys. Chris, please go over the entry I took on US30 yesterday afternoon at the round number. What do you want me to go over? You took a beautiful trade. If you want
you see, he just wanted to hear you say that. He wanted to hear the market bull tell him that he took a beautiful trade.
Jason, you took a phenomenal trade. Guys, can we just get some pictures in the chat for Jason Larkin? Absolute beast of a human being. Just crushing the markets yesterday. Where's that trade? Let me just show it to you guys. Jason Larkin giving Richard Lowry a run for his money. Where did you post it? I hope you don't post it in the banter chat, because then it doesn't count. We're not gonna give you anything if it was there. Dude, where is Jason's trade run number? Fulmar also doing well. Fulmar, well done. UJ trade. Mr. UJ, what did Fulmar take? Oh, US30. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fulmar also getting in on the action. Very nice. Alright guys, pound USD holding us leveled. Are we gonna look for some longs here? Interesting. Very, very interesting. Pound yen also looking to die here. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. My only concern here, guys, only concern is the moving averages, and this is still ranging, so we could still reject here. Still trading below the daily pivot, but again, this yearly pivot level is a big level. 3 minutes. Are we gonna take this long? We haven't tested Asia lows. Alright, I'll tell you what. If we do this, we come and test the Asia lows, we create some type of structure here, and we get a structure break, I will long this, and while the AD is trading above the 200. Why do I say that? DXY at the Asia lows, yet to break it, yet to retest the daily pivot, moving averages also sitting there. So if we are going to get something like this and then something like that, that will then confirm our move for the pullback. So I'm going to patiently wait for that, and if we then get back above this yearly pivot level, I'm going to look to go long. I'm just putting it out there. And no, it wasn't US30. Oh yeah, sorry, it was US30. No, there wasn't a trade for me on US30. It was Nasdaq I was referring to. Yeah, right here. So Nasdaq, while we were forming this candle here, I sent in the trade setups channel. Just want to show you guys. I sent this in the group. I said if we can get some type of structure here on Nasdaq, I will be looking for shorts, and all I literally meant was if you go to the educational section, all I wanted was this to form. Let me just bring it across. If we could form something like that, break off support, I would have looked to short it, because my only concern was that you had this massive move down, and I would have loved for it to just accumulate a little bit there before dropping down again, but it just died. So Jason, I think you're referring to that. I don't want to take nothing here. It was only Nasdaq that was at a key level for me. Gold, Asia lows, weekly S1. Monitor this level. Maybe we even take a trade on gold today. Let's make gold great again. I'll take some shorts if we get something like this. 1810. Let's monitor it. I haven't traded gold in a while. Let's see if we can still do it. Guys, I'm clicking around to the loo. Monday to Friday, 8:30 till 11. Follow us on Instagram. Be sure to leave a like. 29 likes, beautiful. Some of you already liked the stream before we even started. Some of you already waited. Those are the guys that we want to run with. The guys that are hungry for success, waking up every day, trying to better themselves, trying to better their trading, trying to better their community. Remember, strong families create strong communities create strong countries. So let's see where we're at. I'll be back in a minute. I'm gonna head over to Keegan's screen. Let's see what Keegan is doing, and I'll be back.
Yeah, guys, this is just basically a waiting game for now, so we'll see what happens here. As I said, obviously these pairs, the yen pairs, I'd like to go long. Oh, that would have been a beautiful one now. If this had to pull back a little bit now, guys, like if it could pull back to the Asia highs, that's something I would look for. You actually would literally put almost under that wick, literally a 5 pip stop, and run to the weekly supply. If we can get a pullback, or if it's going to run without us, that's something we'll just have to see. But that is something I would look for there. That actually would have been a beautiful trade. UJ, as mentioned, so I want to go long, as I said earlier. This is what I'm looking at. So this is my POR, but as you can see, I wanted to hold support. So basically have another small little candle. If I can get something, if you guys want to say maybe something like that, and then I will look to go long and get a nice big engulfing. So that is what I would like to see before I enter, but that is something I'm looking at. Obviously the reason I'm being so careful is because, as you guys can see, the dollar is flashing away from the Asia lows. So that's obviously what I'm trying to keep in mind of, and just keep awake that this is happening. But I do think we'll find support over here now, and it will start to turn around. Gold obviously is at my POR, as you can see. That's why we wait, guys. You see this? That is why we wait. That flash away caused a big move like this. So you just wait for your confirmation, guys, and see what you get. Don't rush it. Just take it easy. It will all come as it needs to. So we literally already, I mean, we can move that away. That wasn't going to happen. But that's why I say you wait for the support, wait for what you want to see before you just enter these trades. So now we'll see, I think next areas of rejection would probably be the daily pivot. We can look at that rejection, but yeah, that is everything I'm keeping an eye on here. Same thing, guys, as you can see, it is there, but how the dollar is flashing at the moment, we just want to keep an eye on these things before we enter these trades. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get that entry on EU. EU has just run away without us, but again, I am wanting to sell it over here, so it might still reach my area and I can enter over there. So we'll just actually still keep an eye on this one, and yeah, we'll see what can get over there. Other than that, guys, I'm not seeing anything too solid at the moment.
Alright guys, pound USD, did it leave without us? I guess that saying is true, fuck around and find out, and we found out that you don't fuck around. Alex, 30 points on Nasdaq, 40 points on US30. Obviously, if you're getting it close to your level, otherwise you can use it a little bit wider. Sometimes I use a 50 on US30. When would I use a 50? If my stop is inside a 5-minute candle, then it makes no sense using a 40-point stop, because the 5-minute candle can just come and create a bottom wick to then flip bullish. Then you can either scale, so you need to have some type of discretion there as well, but for the most part 30 and 40 for JPY pairs, 20 pips always for majors, 15, and those are the stops I use. They never change. The only thing that I change sometimes is the US30 or the Nasdaq stops. If the market is obviously volatile and there's a lot more volume, it makes no sense using, for instance, a 30-point stop, because your stop is literally inside of a 5-minute candle. So either you then need to wait for a decent pullback to say the 50%, and then you can still use the 30. But if you're gonna go on the close of a candle, where for the most part I usually execute on closures, alright, pound yen, very very nice. Let's see where we are. Gold short idea. Remember what I said, we can push all the way back up here, but I'm not going to short it there. 80 starting to look a little bit bullish. Is this the pullback we are getting? All right, guys, DXY below the Asia low, so I'm going to monitor this. We will even maybe catch pound USD at the Asia highs. So we may be gonna catch this little Asia high trade. Missed it from here. Would have been risk free at this stage, but yeah, let's see if we can get some structure, a break here. Definitely some beautiful opportunities. Are you guys bullish on the daily for GBP USD? Bearish, JC. But however, I mentioned the accumulation distribution is ranging. So at any stage can we do something like this where it's ranging and then you can get the next move down, or we can have the next move up, similar to what we had here. This was last week. It was ranging around the 80. The 80 was relatively flat, starting to look bullish. You see here, check on, it's very small but very where I mark this out for myself, and I would purely, similar to what we're trading now, I would just wait for structure breaks and I would trade it, say half round to round number. You guys can go and back test it. I think I have shared this with you guys as well, but ultimately that's all the gold algo does. It will try and move between the $5 ranges. Test it, let me know. Maybe that is what you guys were looking for on gold. Thanks, brother. Feels like I'm leveling up every stream. Golden nuggets every time. Always. That is what we're trying to do here. Golden nugs for everyone. And the beauty is it is free 99. We only charge likes. Yesterday hitting our highest concurrent viewers without a guess. Thanks so much, guys. I think it was 52 or 55. Next stop 100. Chat got a little bit ruthless yesterday, but we managed to contain the chat. And back to business today. Fun and games has come and gone. Back to focusing on the trading. Interesting, JC Visser. Yeah, how I know that about gold is I helped ICT develop the algo for gold years ago when I was working at the COMEX, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the commodities exchange. I helped develop that algo. Send ICT my regards, tell him all love. Ask him when are we developing the algo again. Let us not even get into the ICT developing the algo for the market. Geeks, you know that man said he developed the algo for the market.
These traders say a lot of things though. These guys think they make the markets.
Listen here, that I have to give credit. This is where I say Raja Banks is one of the best marketers out there. That man goes to Twitter because RCT is not on Instagram. Raja Banks goes onto Twitter, and who does he get beef with? RCT. He calls that man out. He says, listen, I'm going to give you $100,000 account on my broker. Trade it using your methods. You can keep all the proceeds and turn into a complete shitstorm. And then after that, he went into the SMC guys. And yeah. But it just shows me again, guys love drama. The boys want the drama. ICT has blown a few. Look, so here's my thing. ICT has put out so much free value, whether you use it or not, whether you've gone through it or not. I can respect anyone putting out free value, taking his own time out of the day to sit and make those videos. So even this that I'm using, this is ICT based concepts. This range right here, that's ICT. So I've got no issue with the guy. It's just how credible it is of him actually developing the interbank algo. Raja was with J Money last night. Blew my mind seeing them together. What? Where was that, Bron? Raja Banks with J Money. Keeks, do you know anything of that?
I know Josh is in
Dubai
at the moment.
Hectic. I don't follow
I don't know
Josh,
what he's
but
doing there, but he's in Dubai.
J Money. Two little controversial characters in one picture. I thought they were blowing accounts together, but you're saying blew your mind. Sorry, I read that wrong.
Oh, Chris is taking some shots again.
No. I'm done with the beef, guys. That is tiring. I still want to go to gym. Internet beef is honestly a full-time thing. I just want to focus on the trading and focus on providing value. I'm done with the beef. All right, J Money, Raja Banks. Oh, I wonder if Words of Wisdom didn't. Yeah, I think it's gonna be on the podcast with Words of Wisdom. Yeah, I just got done with one of the biggest podcasts in Dubai.
That's interesting.
J Money, guys, how's the J Money signals going? Let me. I'm just gonna put a fork in it now. Let's just focus on these trades that we want to take. Oh. Damn, I came here for the beef. I came here for the chicken, Edgar. But the chicken is dry as fuck in this place. Alright guys, Asia highs, GBP USD. We're gonna take a swing long at it. DXY currently trading session lows. US30 coming back into the range. Stano Peterson, beautiful to have you here. I haven't seen you on the streams. Good to see you here, brother. Hope you enjoy it. UJ, I am also potentially still looking long, even though GJ technically looks better for the longs due to the fact that the 80 is trading quite a bit above the 200. So, Keegs, are you in already? I know Keegan.
No, I'm not in yet.
I need to monitor Keegs. That man doing 600% yesterday on his flip account. Keegs, chat to Mo, we need to get your desk in here so I can sit behind you. So I'm gonna have my setup and Keegan is gonna sit in front of me, almost like at school. When you're at school and you're trying to write down someone else's work, so I can see what this man is doing. He says nothing. You know what Keegan does? If I look to the right and I see that man's head is down like this on his phone and he gets all quiet, he doesn't talk to anybody. He goes into like this stealth dark mode. Like everyone will still be like chatting and music playing, and if he looks up and he's got like this little grin, then I know this man executed. Right guys, closing bullish right at Asia highs, not above. We're gonna need a closure above. Already tested the daily pivot. Hourly candle closed as well. Let's see what the hourly did. Hourly. Alright, you guys know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something a little bit different on the stream today, using some of my older techniques. If we get it, maybe not. If we can pull back on the hourly to year and then we break the previous hourly candle high, I'm gonna have buy stops there. So we're gonna monitor that for potential pullback, and then USD JPY at the daily pivot as well. If we can get something like this, maybe also gonna look for longs, very similar to yesterday. Yesterday taking Asia lows, you see that daily pivot was also there somewhere, and then the break of structure to the upside. Basically exactly the same trade we took yesterday. Let's see if we can get that going. DXY session lows, interesting. But if we break this hourly, scrap that idea. First want to see a bottom wick being created, grab some liquidity. Thanks Chris, been in the shadows, nice to see you here, man. Okay, even a nice little rejection here and then a break. I'm happy with that. Keeks, you seriously want a long UJ? And the man is already in UJ.
I'm not in UJ.
What did I see on your screen now there? Go back to that. What is that? That man?
It's my buy limit.
No, go to your trading view. This man is...
I'm not in it. You guys can see.
Guys, I want to get Keegan into the office immediately. I need to supervise that man. That man is already... When I saw something like this on his screen, I'm not even lying to you guys, I saw something like this just before he left his desk, and I looked across, he had something like that. You guys better take it up with Keeks. I don't know. Keeks don't want the guys to eat. I'm trying to put food on the table here for the lads, and Keeks already having dessert there. Alright, as mentioned, what is this? See, if you develop the algo, you pull lines like this and the market follows it. Remember I said I'll only be looking for longs once we do something like that, retest of the daily pivot, and then look for longs. Pound USD, Asia highs. Very tricky situation here. Pound yen back inside of, or not back inside of the Asia range yet. Back above the daily pivot. So if we can get any type of structure here, even like a nice little range, come back to test this and then break, I'm gonna look for some longs. You guys know what? You know what? You know what are we gonna do here? Asia lows, round number there. Guys, I'm gonna take a swing on this right here. I'm gonna be quite aggressive with my risk management. Took a full position right here on USD JPY. Right there. And I'll be monitoring this pivot level. Any breaks below it, I will be exiting this. And I'm just going to target the weekly pivot level for a retest. We have yet to retest that area. And any breaks of structure below here, I will manually exit this trade. Let me just be quick with my stops before we get some intervention here and I get nuked. So UJ, tiny little break of structure here, not the best setup, but we are still trading above the 200. Can we get something similar to yesterday? You know what? I'm actually going to target Asia highs. Let's try. We'll manage it as it goes, level by level. I'm going to try and target Asia highs, UJ. Let's go for 2%. 2% target, UJ. We're going to monitor it right
Guys,
here.
This is a rare occasion. We are going to see Chris hold the trade.
I'm going to monitor it once we get to the weekly pivot. So we've broken through. We have yet to test it. This is one of our simple entry criteria setups. I'll bring it on the screen right now. Let me just get it in the Discord. If you guys pop into the Discord under the education section, I would consider this a buy continuation. So literally just that, where there's a pivot. Now I'm talking shit. This is like more of a reversal type trade. Like we came down, we created some structure, then broke to the upside. So let's see, pound yen also at the round number, starting to break in there. And GBP USD also very close to the round number right here. Makes it a little bit tricky for me. Dollar under a bit of pressure. Let's see, maybe UJ can do some work. I will monitor UJ. We'll maybe even take GJ if we can go risk free on UJ a little bit later. Something like this, very clean. This is actually a lot cleaner than UJ, to be honest, but let's see. And how I will be managing this trade, either taking a full stop on it if we get some intervention again today, or if we start seeing something like this where we fail to hold the daily pivot level. If we continuously fail to get above it, I'll just close out for, what is it, 3 pips, 4 pips. Remember, that is what I mentioned. I think on that first phase of a challenge I did, I think my win rate was 47%. My RR was 1.7, and my average, very close to 1 to 2, was due to the fact of keeping my losses smaller. Keeping my losses, smaller than my wins. So sometimes it is valid to be quite tight on your trade management. But let's see. You guys want trades. I know the boys are hungry for trades. Some of you are watching Netflix and you just have the audio on, and as soon as Chris says I'm buying, it's like, shit, where's my terminal? Let me open up my terminal. some of you don't even have your trading terminal open yet. You spilled your coffee as soon as I said we buy. Have you seen that where you drink your coffee, Keeks, and you spit it out a bit? It's like, shit, where's my phone?
Man's gonna miss the move.
We at the office, these people are watching our screens like hawks. So you work for the hoax. Ach, the hoax, the hawks. Achlumili Machlinza, won't be surprised if them is a bug here streaming the screen. At what office? Achlumili, Chlumele, Paco, Peaches. Very risky trade, guys. I'm actually technically bearish on the day. That's why I've got no stress flipping my bias. I'm gonna manage this very carefully. We can get another test here, but ideally we don't want it to trade back below the daily pivot. So either two things can happen here. We can have a very clean move to retest it right there, and we can reject, or we can go back above that level and move up, or you can see something like this where the BOJ comes and literally shafts us very badly. So just be very careful. I am just saying. Nasdaq starting to trade back in the Asia range. Weekly S1 80 is taunting to go bullish. Not yet. Alright, GU not giving us the entry, that's fine. I wanted this candle to close bullish above, then I would have executed. We didn't get that. That is completely fine with me. If I don't get my setup, I am not going to chase it. Yeah, we've got a nice little retest, little break of structure, bullish engulfing, tiny little break of structure. We've got all of this clean air to the upside, still relatively bearish, moving averages trading lower, pointing down. So this is a bit of a counter trend trade. We're gonna monitor it once we get to Asia lows. If we can get back inside of the Asia lows, we're gonna try and extend it to a 2% trade, and then I can potentially finish this phase 2 of this challenge. Just to show you guys that what we do here is not bullshit. We're not selling a pipe dream. It's just honestly very simple trading techniques. It's the bathroom breaks that end me. I'll wait for hours for setup and boom in bathroom break entry missed. Time to move your office into the bathroom. I am in the PR, social media and digital marketing industry. Hours are charged for client. Chat to me on Instagram. We want some social media and digital marketing. Chris got jokes, bro.
Gee, Chris is always joking, guys. I swear you never know if the man's serious or not.
Guys, I honestly don't take life too seriously. When it's time to do work, then we are serious, but for the most part, don't take life too seriously. It's way too short. Guys, once we hit 149, I'm gonna go break even. So this level right here, I'm just giving you a heads up, stops to break even once we hit 149, round psychological level, and we don't want to get into any trouble once we hit that level. So I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. And if we can hit that level, and then we're going to take it level by level. Stops to break even there. We're going to monitor the weekly pivot, the Asia lows. Either we're going to bag some pips there, or if we get a nice move back above, retest holding, then we're going to take it to the next level. Maybe even do something a little bit different, add a position there. Let's do something different. Let's look at scaling into a position, and then we're going to move these stops into profit, and that stop there, making that trade technically a risk-free position to add onto. Guys, I'm quickly going to get some water. Monday to Friday, follow us on Instagram. Be sure to leave a like. 37 likes. Really appreciate all of you guys joining here. And as always, Keegan van Dijk, the pioneer. Keegan in a rich vein of form currently. 600% on his flip account yesterday. I went up 100% week 1. Week 2 I am back down very close to break even. Week 3, I don't know what week 3 holds. Keegan has now taken the lead threefold. He's 300% ahead of me. We still need to do an update on that, but we can't update if we are trading like bags of shit. I haven't been trading badly, to be honest. I just feel some of the setups I could have rather left out. But the thing with the small account challenge is you just want to pull the trigger. It is weird how like all of your, what do they call it? All reasoning goes out of the window, and you just want to get into a trade and you just catch on the biggest load of cuck when you do a small account challenge. But I'll see you guys now.
Yeah, guys, also just letting you know, I just took a short on Euro USD.
Keegs, what did you say? Sorry, man, I missed it.
I've just taken a short on Euro USD.
I need to start taking this man's signals. Short Euro. Did you just take it?
I took it at, so my entry is 04875.
04875. Alright, stop loss.
Stop loss 04969.
Okay, Rizzle. He's short.
And then I will basically aim for the Asia highs.
1 to 1.3. There you guys have it. Keegan van Dijk in the house. Is yen going to be one of those days where it's not going to move? It's going to come back down. Let's see if we can get that test of the daily pivot. And then just a beautiful break of structure there. Only thing we then need to contend with is this little 200 EMA right there. That's the only thing that can bully us a little bit on this. See ya. We just need to get through that. Ah, Chris, real traders don't use indicators. Sweet. Tell that to your sister. Real traders only use SMC. Real traders use whatever they need to make calculated decisions. Always remember that. It's not about what you use. If you're gonna listen to what everyone...
It's about who you use.
Oh my goodness.
I'm joking, guys.
Yeah, here's the thing, guys. Everyone's trying to push a narrative of what is right and what is wrong in trading. Like, there's this consensus that this is right, this is wrong. Like, there's no right or wrong way of trading. There's guys using certain methods that you've never maybe heard of, and they're making money. There's honestly no right or wrong way. So get that out of your mind of there's a right way to trade and a wrong way to trade. There's only, you're either making money or you paying the markets. US30 reached the yearly pivot today. I'm going to watch for test at Asia highs. Just wanted your thoughts on that, Keeks.
What's it on US30?
Yeah, that yearly pivot sitting at 32,898. You can basically say 32,900.
Let me go and look at this thing for you, my man. 32. To be fair, like we were talking about how this thing can turn around.
Sorry, Keeks, sorry, Keeks, I just want to get Keeks on. Guys, just note, I'm going to go over to Keeks, but as soon as we hit 149, I'll also alert you guys once I go break even. No bottom wick on this 5, I don't like that. But let's see, 149, I'll go break even, but back over to Keeks' screen. Keeks, I'm going to let you go live in 3, 2, 1, you are live.
Perfect, but okay, so you said the yearly is 32,900.
Yeah, that's your yearly pivot level.
Okay, so yeah, I don't have it marked out on my screen, guys. But yeah, if we have to look at something like that, so keep in mind, guys,
it's basically your key level. Oh, sorry, did you just put that now?
Key level over here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just put that there now. So what I was saying is, here's my key level, guys. And again, US30 is a big one when we talk about that it's a zone. It's not a line it's going to touch. It can come short. It can do funny things. So US30, like where I literally said to you guys, could turn around. If this is the case, if you can already see here, you can see that momentum is starting to slow down.
Sorry,
So
sorry, Kicks. Guys, I'm just going break even. Sorry, Kicks. Break even on UJ.
Cool.
Just letting you guys know.
Yeah, so you can see that momentum is slowing down now. So what I would like in ideal was either this can close above here, and you basically can make another platform now for you guys to get support over. So if it was me, I'm either going to want to see something of a break and close above, and then you can aim for that, or I'm going to aim for something like this where you guys could come back down, and if it does hold this support, so you might even wick down, guys, because there is this wick down, close till above here, then you can find support and continue that move back up again. But like I said, it's that point of turning around now. So the fact it is at a yearly that you guys are talking about, then 100% that really can be the area it's going to turn around from. I haven't done much testing into these longer term time frames and pivots and stuff like that, so I'm not 200%, but I did already tell you this is at a potential flip zone, so it can definitely support you. I think this could be the move of after what we need to see for US30 to make a pullback. And if it does react, I'm not even saying the key level, I actually think you could see a rejection all the way back up to the weekly pivot, because that's what we're going to need to truly get that flip. We're going to need a big bullish engulfing, so that will give us that confirmation. So if something like we're talking of happens now, I 100% do think that will be the flip zone. And this is where you actually, if I was someone, like I would put maybe 1,000, 2,000 in like a small account, and you just hold this, because then tomorrow it might retest this area. I mean, eventually when runaway set stops to break even, and you just hold this thing for like a week, because then in theory this thing is now going to go all the way back up to here. I mean, that's what your initial target can be for that flip account. So it definitely could be something to look at.
Okay, Rizzle, live in the house, dropping some gems. Alright, UJ stops have been moved to break even. Next up, 1.1% at the Asia lows. We'll see where we are. Holy smokes, this aircon. I am very tempted to take a long year, but we're already in a UJ trade, so
come on, Chris, you can double park.
Should I do it for the team?
You got your 2 bullets for the day, so you can shoot them.
Keegan is that guy when you guys are out with the boys and your wife's phoning you and he's like, you can do one more drink. You're not scared of your wife. You're not scared of your wife. You the man in the house. You tell her you staying out for another drink. And then you get home.
I'm the same one where you go car shopping and you have to come home with that family van. I'm gonna talk you into that sports car. After all your hard work, you deserve that sports car. After that, I'm not picking my phone up. Then you by yourself.
What is this thing there? Bro, I don't know if it's cold or hot in my office. When I put the aircon on, it gets too cold. GJ. Oh shit. Okay, so if you double stacked right there, I didn't double stack.
GJ holds Asia highs, you can go long from here.
No, but this for me is a valid setup right here. Again, this is just something similar to what we took on UJ. Just that almost like a little buy continuation. Yasti, this would have been sexy. Already there 1%. Boom, done. Quickest trade you'll do in your life. Yeah, sorry, I was messing around here with the aircon, and but I wouldn't have double stacked. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is just bad risk management. For all the lurkers and the haters, they come on here and they're waiting for us to lose. They're sitting there, they're punching the air. Why aren't these guys taking stop losses? We took a stop yesterday, so don't stress. We took -4 pips yesterday. Kiggs, you think some oaks are hiding on the stream? Can't be, man.
100%.
Why are these guys taking trades live for free on the stream? We don't like that. We're charging money for it, and you guys are doing it for free. These guys are bad for business. People are not gonna buy our signals anymore. Oh shit, they've got a free course loading as well. What are these guys doing? Trading live for free. What's the catch? The catch is we're just better than you. That's the catch. We know how to trade. Alright, 0.9%. What are we gonna do at Asia lows? Round number. Pound yen. Yes, what a beauty. What a beauty. Pound yen leading UJ here. DXY at the session lows. Gold, what is gold doing? Pound USD, Asia highs holding. Remember I said I wanted to look for longs as soon as we get above there. We didn't get that, so pound USD absolutely pumping. Was there any pound news? Pound being the stronger one. What did we say on Euro GBP? Somebody asked about Euro GBP. Let's just quickly look at Euro GBP. Yeah, guys, if you are smart, for some of our haters in your, send these trades as signals to your members. Start winning. You're gonna feel amazing when you start posting winners. It's just gonna be a beautiful boost for your confidence. There's been a couple of guys posting lifetime signals for 1K now. No more monthly subs. Signals business is tough out there, guys. It's tough to find the winners. It's tough finding winners there in the signals world. Again, I've mentioned to you guys, where's my car? If you can give me any signals group that can provide positive signals for 6 months with proof, with proper risk management, come get my car standing outside here. Just bring that proof. I'll give you the car keys. There's not one signal subscriber out there that is providing good signals. That is why they're doing lifetime signals now. And again, I'm just talking in general before you guys go off here again. I'm just talking in general, please. I am done with the internet beef as mentioned. I'm just talking in general. I'm not talking about any specific one, but if the shoe fits, then it fits you. If you're offended, check your heart. There's a reason why you are offended then. You guys working open and honest while the haters make their signal money. Look, it's an easy business if you market well, show the cars, show the watches, sell the dream, and then just be very delusional in how you put out your information. If you've got a signals group, don't post signals. Jump onto our stream, share our trades, watch our analysis. And I'm honestly, guys, we're here to help. So if you do have a mentorship and you've got a signals group, pop in. Even if you just watch the analysis, maybe that can help you and you can provide some value to your clients. Even maybe get your clients to jump on here and save them some signal subscription money. Keeks, you will let us know when you go break even, eh?
Yeah, bo, I will let you know.
Right, Neil van der Westhuizen in the house. Neil van der Westhuizen, the late cousin of US van der Westhuizen, an absolute legend. I'm joking, guys, he's not the cousin of US van der Westhuizen. Before we get cancelled. Guys, this trade is up 0.95%, almost 1%. You know already what I want to do, and Keegan's gonna be like, set and forget, set and forget. And Geeks, if I close this trade, I'm up 3.8% on this challenge. Then it's only 1.2% to go.
If you are happy with that for the day, Chris, then you can close out your trade.
Listen to this guy now.
We're gonna start playing the mind games with you.
Chad, talk to me. What are we doing? Are we holding? Alex, I'm holding to those Asian highs. I see that profits are running well. Nila, I hope you did not miss this trade. I hope at least you caught the GJ trade. Asia low, spike below, above the daily pivot, 80 bullish. What is this 80 the guys are talking about? How do I get the 80? I can't see the 80. Is it ACDC? What is it? Hold that, bro. Does UJ normally follow GJ? For the most part it does, but there are times where it breaks down in correlation. So we can quickly do a check. Let's quickly compare GBP, JPY. Yeah, so you can see there for the most part pretty similar, but here we had the dollar obviously leading and pound was trading weaker. There again you can see the correlation. So yeah, here was also some divergence. This was just ranging while GJ was trading higher. Sorry, I don't think you guys can see that. Yeah. So yeah, there's actually major divergence if you look at it. See how UJ was pushing up and GJ was pushing down, so that's considered divergence. But yeah, for the most part they should follow each other. So technically if you think about it, this is UJ, the yellow is GJ, so GJ took out those equal highs right there, and we've got something very similar on UJ. So if I delete this,
oh, so Chris, I'm just moving my stop loss to break even. I don't like how it's hanging around here, so I'll rather just move stops to break even.
Stops to break even on the Euro USD short. So UJ, as mentioned, if you look at GJ, already taking out those equal highs we had there, already testing Asia highs. Okay, let's see. Are we gonna hold this round number? I'm honestly gonna be cock bleak if we just do something like this. Not gonna lie, that this was up 1%. I then technically broke my own rule. I usually go for 1-1, but let's see if we can hold this round number and then catapult through here. That would be good. But we're holding it. You guys said we're holding. There's Euro news at 11. All right. Missed all of it. Hey Nila, better luck next time, brother. Gold retesting weekly S1, starting to push bullish. Be trading NFP, of course we're trading it. We're going to be trading it live here in the office. Can you take partial profits? You can. The way you do it on the PC is you can right click on your position. On the PC you go to modify position, and then there's this little pop-up. Then you go to type, you go to market execution, then you go to the volume section, and then you choose the amount of volume you want to close. So if you've got one lot open and you go 0.5, and then you just click close buy or close sell at the bottom yellow button, you can take partials. I haven't taken anything off as of yet. Keegan said if I hit break even, he'll give me a 2% trade a little bit later today. So I'm fine with that.
We will pass that account.
Technically, if I didn't take that stop loss last week on that US30, would have been done now, Keegs. Again, there I broke my rule, not taking the 1-1. But that's not Keegan's fault, that's my own fault. I was trying to swing a little position for 3%, or actually 2.5%. The account last week was up 3.8%. But let's see if we can chip it out today. If this thing can go 2% today, we only have 0.2% to do. can't fault wanting to swing it a bit longer, brother. What is your stop loss on EU? It's at break even. It's currently at break even.
It's usually like hovering around that break even.
ICT silver bullet focuses on minimal chart time by focusing on liquidity, fair value gaps, and market structure shifts during the New York session. Jordan, no, like if this thing comes back, that 1% profit is chalked, but we've got the round number here. We just need to hold that and we will be good. Bro, I don't know, the ICT bullet thing, that's way too much violence for me. I just stick to Asia highs and lows and pivots. Jordan Gebhardt, haven't seen you yet, brother. Tepise Monye, haven't seen you as well. Good to see some new faces in the chat. Guys, Discord link in the bio. Feel free to join. I can see the numbers climbing up steadily. What do we have here in the only charts? Anyone else have this gap on a cap? Oh, the boys eating that pivot. Mr. Dustin 2066, beautiful. Just slurping up that little pivot trade. Dustin, let us know if you are in the chat. Guys, Mr. Dustin 2066. That man feels no remorse for the markets, just taking that pivot trade. Beautiful. Right, guys, this is struggling. Are we going to take another break even after being up 1% right there? Or are we gonna get lucky? Oh, so Mr. Dustin 2066 is Mr. DV. DV, nice trade, man. I have to say, very well done. I was a little bit asleep on this. My only mental block with this was this level here. As mentioned, go back on the stream. I said if we take any positions here, you got to micromanage it once you get to the Asia low. So you don't want to see it reject there and come lower. US30, Asia highs, Nasdaq, weekly S1 holding. DXY getting clobbered. Thanks to you, gents. No, thanks to yourself. You put in the work, you following your plan. Never say thanks to us. You took the trade. I didn't even take that trade, so give yourself a pat on the back. Well done.
But also, sorry guys, look at US30. It's literally at that zone I marked out for you now, the second one. So basically, if we can hold this area now, this will basically be a perfect place to start going long. But again, as I showed you guys with gold earlier, like it's all about candle confirmation now. Because at this point, again, this is either what's going to be, if you want to say.
Keeks, wait. Keeks, we lost you. Keegan. Sorry guys. Oh wait. Shit.
We close above the line.
Sorry bro, we lost you there for like
as you
5
guys can see
seconds.
there, if we can get a nice closure above something like, where's my thing, just to show you guys, if we can get a close above something like that, then I will look to hold it, retest, and this will be that move up. But just wait for that. But this is at the area now.
So you're not in yet. Keegs, can you hear me? You're not in yet.
I can hear you now.
You're not in
No,
yet.
I'm not in yet. I promise you I'm not in. I can show you my phone.
No, it's fine. I'm just... No, it's just it looks like you're already in with that you pulled there, so I just want to let the chat know.
No, I just pull it there just for some, if you want to say bragging rights. We just get a little screenshot, and when the move plays out, it's a case of I told you so.
Keegs, I don't think the chat has seen the goat. Can the goat just make a little appearance here?
Every time we hit TP, guys, this is the magic source. It's the secret to all the trades.
Show it to the...
Okay. That is the winning. When the goat goes off, the volume comes into the market.
Oh, I love it. Maybe that goat can get us to close back above 149, yeah. But it is looking bleak for this position, yeah. This is now maybe the move we're gonna start seeing to come down. 80 also gonna be retested. Stop side break even, so there's no risk to that trade. It's running up 0.4% currently, so I'm just gonna hold it. You guys mentioned we should hold out on it. Didn't really get a full retest of the daily pivot though either, and let's see.
I just want to see though, so Nav, that message on the group, my man, you only want to enter the EU trade now as news is going to come out, so you're basically just hoping that the news is going to push it down.
Blockchain billionaire, my brother in Christ, I hope that you are not looking to scam. I see you are from Nas100, my brother in Christ. Is that Nas100? That looks like Nas100. Blockchain billionaire, please let me know if you are looking to scam us. Lol, no, it's me, Chief. Alright. Are you from Nas100? Let me know. That picture looks like Nas100. I think it's Thiessen Island, or what did I call that place there? Sorry Jordan, that name just sounds a little bit scammy, but no stress. No masquerading, I am indeed Nas100, represented here by Mr. Jordan Gibbert. Guys, are we gonna eat a break even? Looks very likely unless we hold this little level here. And we need to get back above the round number. But this is not looking good. I think if I have to flip a coin, I would say chances are 70% break even trade. 70% chance probability wise break even, and 30% GBP USD yearly pivot doing work. DXY dying a slow death.
So what are we hoping for this news, guys? For those that are trading news, what are we wanting to see for the euro?
Oh shit, yeah, it's news coming out here. So PMI is good out of France. PMI is terrible. Not bad in Italy. Spanish PMIs came out good. So all the PMI has from Asia lows. He's got some RSI indicators on there as well. Nice, Jay. Guys, be sure to join the Discord group. Link is in the description. Leave a like on the stream. We're sitting at 40 likes. Beautiful. Concurrent viewers only peaked today at 40. So that means it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Very good. Round number entry. Chris on Nas. Jason. Stunning. GBP USD skyrocketing. Yes, data was very good out of Britain. Euro USD, pretty simple idea. Waiting for scam week. Nav, we haven't seen you here in a while. Waiting for scam week to test 4-hour fair value gap supply above high of the day, or even get up back near high of the week. That is a mouthful. Scam week. Right, does it break even? I'm gonna delete that. Keegan's trade. It break even. That is maybe an idea if you want to start a trading community. Call it Scam Week Fair Value Gap. That will sell. I promise you, people are gonna subscribe to it. Scam Week. Join us on scamweek.com. It is not a scam, we promise. Nav Sidu, yeah, great. Honestly, I hear what you're saying. You're pretty simple. Are they waiting for Scam Week? I've never heard of the Scam Week. Test the fair value gap. So, would you consider this to be the fair value gap or the imbalance, or do you consider this area here to be the imbalance or the fair value gap? Would it be stupid to enter GJ now?
I want to say yes and no. It just depends, guys, because at this point, like for me, my stop's already at break even, so this could turn around and come all the way down, or it can just literally continue going up the whole time. You kind of are in the middle of the move. So personally, I always say you don't ever sacrifice your entry just because of FOMO. So I would never enter it where it is now. That's why I caught it at the breakaway, as I mentioned to you guys with US30. I want to catch the break, otherwise I don't really like to be in the breakaway.
Guys, I've got an idea. I'm potentially gonna enter shorts on UJ, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. If you look on the 4 hourly, we've just closed on the 4 hourly. We're now starting to flip bearish. We've got this 4 hourly wick fill, so we already break even on the other position. So I am going to monitor this level. If we continue to reject this round number, I'm gonna do a little bit of a hedge trade here, and I'm gonna target these lows down here.
I'm actually gonna say, Chris, that's not a bad trade, purely because literally your area you are marking out that you're looking at is basically my key level. So the fact we have, in a way, if you want to call it, broken below, we tested the lows of yesterday, now come back, you can say find some rejection of that daily key level and continue the short.
Yeah, so if we can't get back above 149, I'm gonna potentially look for, I wouldn't even call it a hedge trade, but let's say if it goes against us, we technically just lock in 0.5%, but if this goes break even, we've got our entry there, and then we can literally grab 22 pips, and this thing can even go a little bit deeper. We can target the weekly S1 level. So I will let you guys know. I will let you guys know if we get something like this on the 5. I will be looking for potential shorts, closures below there. DXY at the daily S1, pound yen above the half round number. I was looking at it here. I can absolutely kick myself in the nuts. This is up 47 pips. UJ, let's see what UJ is doing. Okay, didn't close below there, so let's see if we can break back above. We can go higher. I think by scam week it means like inducement. Okay, scam week.
Trusty, what is happening? Did you short it yet?
I'm just gonna wait for a 5-minute break here. Other than that, if we trade back above the 149, I'm just leaving it. I'll maybe add some positions if we can break back above the weekly pivot. other than that, bullish candle like this, next candle breaking structure there, I will short 20 pips stop, stops at break even here, and once I get stopped out of at break even, I will then move my shorts to break even as well, and then we'll target the daily or the weekly S1 148.50. The fun part of trading has come and gone now. It's just literally the waiting again. You're in a position, it is running risk free.
By the way, was there any actually effect of the Euro news? Like, nothing looks to really have happened on my side.
No, it was technically a little bit of a non-event. Bro, I don't know how it's possible that I can literally hear Mo and them talking through your mic.
Can you really?
Dude, I don't know how powerful that mic is, but I can literally hear them in the kitchen.
That is actually crazy, oh my word.
I can hear them steaming the milk in your mic.
Okay, but to be fair, that thing is bloody loud. I actually was laughing so much earlier when German had a client here and this machine's going off next to them, and I don't even think he could talk over it.
What the hell is this music? We honestly, guys, I don't know if you have some good lo-fi mixes for us. We've absolutely destroyed this one. Give us some lo-fi music that we can use that's not gonna block the streams. I thought someone was smoking. I also checked to see if Keeks is pulling his vape, because that's quite a drag. It's quite a pull on the vape.
I've got some Olympic lungs.
Keeks, did I send you that one of the guy? Wait, let me see. Most probably the funniest vape video I've seen in my life. I think I did send it to Keeks. Wait. Let me see where I sent it. Yes, there. What is that, boyki? It's a vape, bro. I did send it to you. Did I? Wait.
I'm trying to think now.
Yes, there is. Where is that? Please, that I want to show this to you guys. Yes, there. How many memes have we sent to one another? Yeah.
You know, I'll never forget the one, guys. Chris comes into the office the one day and he keeps telling us the same video he saw on Instagram, and he's dying of laughter. And he's like, "Yo, it's about this old vape thing, the Joburg Boots." And he comes in and he goes, "Ah, is it a banging flavor, bro?"
Yeah, yeah.
It's the Benoni special.
Oh no, it's the William Nickel Drive. Yeah, see, this is gonna bother me. Where did I send it to you? Dude, how many memes have we sent? Oh my goodness, I need to find that. Guys, I haven't shorted yet. We're just still in this. I think I sent it to my wife. Let me... Yes, dude.
Okay, guys, I'm basically gonna close out very soon on GJ. I actually might hold it. Do I hold?
William Nickel Drive.
I'm gonna close, guys. That is another great trade for the boys.
No, you can't do that, Keeks. You don't share it. You only took it alone. That's naughty. No, guys, we can't. Keeks can't take credit for that. He didn't let the boys eat with him. Guys, where is that? Let me find it. I can't believe I'm not gonna find it. Obviously I'm not gonna find it. Guys, I thought there was levels to trading up until I saw this guy on Instagram. Stock market wolf. This guy on IG. I think myself and Keegan. Keeks was at 1 million on that one day. Talking about
$1 million in a one day. That's
bro. So this, I look up to this guy. Very transparent. I think all of his stuff was free for a while as well. He trades options though, but I know he's got courses. Stock market wolf, $1 million in a day. Holy shit, that is levels. If you talk about levels in trading, that is some big levels. Chris, why did you not take the GJ trade? Nila was already in the UJ trade, so most of you know if the base currency or the cross currency is the same, you're backing the same idea. So if I'm looking at this GJ, technically UJ should catch up soon, so it's just lagging behind. So unfortunately it took the cuck one today, but we're in it. It's running now again close to 1%, 0.95, trading back above the round number. I would say next up weekly pivot, and maybe to make up I'll maybe add some positions there. Small move to the upside on GJ. Mondre Barnard, sorry, don't know if you guys already spoke about it. Was GU valid to take at the Asian high? Yes, it was. If you took that break, you could have taken it on that candle, just knowing that it's gonna do some type of retest. I was looking to long it on this candle. I just wanted a body closure above like that, then I would have been in, but no, it was valid. It was valid. What's up everybody? Mr. Chris, probably missed it, but what's your reason for you to go short on UJ, brother? Thanks. No, so the only reason I was looking at potential shorts was if we couldn't get back above this 190 149 level, because remember DXY is still making lower lows. So even though UJ is pumping up, it's not necessarily due to dollar strength, it's more due to yen weakness. So dollar is not driving this up, the weaker yen is driving this up, so that is why I was talking about. I wonder if he struggles to walk with balls that big. Lol, Jesus, must have been trading large capital. Holy shit. Joe. Gonna get a massive break to the upside, or we're gonna create some type of swing high to come and retest this area. That is the beauty of the streams, they stay online forever. You guys can go back and watch every single stream that we've ever done, every trade we've ever taken on stream.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. Yeah, guys, so if you actually have to look now, I don't know, Chris, if you can put it over to my screen.
Yeah, let me quickly. Wait. Alright, over to K Rizzle.
Okay, so as you guys know, we were talking about flip zones. We're talking about flipping US30, and we're talking about flipping gold. Okay? We keep talking, and Chris has mentioned it a few times now, about the fact that we've had so many upward momentum days on the dollar. Eventually you have to have something give. Now, as you can see, we had a key area here which we closed below. We closed Asia, we broke away from it, we flashed it, we tried here, and we've broken away again. But when you start looking here, guys, this is, when I talk formations, it's one of the one and few I like. What do you see over here? So I do not like formations, but there is probably 4 that I use, and this is one of them. Obviously it's your triple, so it's your shoulder, your head, your shoulder. You've got all this room now to flush down to. So this can be now the fall of the dollar for a while. Not saying it won't continue up after that, but this can be that little bit of a retracement on the dollar. So you guys can see almost something like it could come, if this does break below that low, it can come all the way down to here. It's clear traffic, you guys can see this, so just keep that in mind with any pair that you're going to trade that has dollar in it, because this is actually very, very important right now.
Okay, Swizzle, thanks so much for that. Guys, Wednesday market reversal, is that what is happening? In a minute, it's been a minute since you've been on stream, my brother. I hope you are well. Good to see you back in the chat. That was a good one. I wonder if he's struggling to walk with the bulls trading $1 million in one day. But he has been trading for 15 years, so just need to add that some of us haven't even been working for 15 years.
That is hectic though. Like, I can't sit there now and think about the amount of headaches I would have after 15 years of trading. Like, I'd be
so the story with him is, alright guys, Asia lows, feel free to close the trade here for 1%. I'm still gonna hold it. I'm gonna see if
hold that trade, Chris.
I'm gonna see if we can get through here. If we can get through here something like this, I think we are good. But also, as mentioned, this could be a reversal area, so just be very aware I'm still gonna hold it.
I say aim for if you can break those Asia lows. I'm gonna tell you now. By the end of the day, you could target probably the weekly resistance. And for you, you don't even need to target that. You can just target till you hit the percentage you need. But that would be a realistic, because I feel the same as that's basically what I did with GJ. We had that big spike, guys. Once we broke the Asia highs, you're gonna go fill all of that. So, like I say for Chris now, if you can really break the Asia lows, I'd literally just set and forget this.
Alright, so I'm going for 43 pips, set and forget. And I was wondering how many coffees you guys were making. Thanks so much.
No, guys, you have to understand. So Chris is an amazing boss, okay? He bought us this very, very fancy coffee machine for the office. But it takes the whole office to make a cup of coffee. Like, none of us understand how to work this thing.
I've shown the guys a few times, but still, they actually have to book that on their timesheets as making a coffee, because somebody will think where's the staff in the office. Okay, Keeks, I'm setting right, guys. So if this trade hits, phase 2 is done, and then I can also put in my bio funded trader, and not self-funded, but funded by somebody.
Whoa, hold on. You got it wrong. You got to say simulated trader.
Oh yeah, self-simulated trader.
Self-simulated.
In the simulation, you'll need a barista, lol. Once we monetize the streams, we'll get a barista. No, I'm kidding. I'm just busy buying a lot of gear for the streams. We obviously want to improve them. So went to go and buy some additional lights yesterday. Then looking at a nice stream deck as well. And then
hey guys, you think Chris is joking? He legit is gonna move me into his office to keep an eye on me for these bloody streams.
That is the plan, to get Keegan in here as well. So slowly but surely we're just building out our gear and our equipment, so the streams will continuously improve. The idea later on is to have something very similar, well, that's a little bit I'm gonna show you guys. These guys are a little bit too much for me. I get like a Bloomberg vibe out of them. Maybe something a little bit more relaxed. They've got a hell of a setup though. Where's these guys? Flip sakes, where is it? But they've got like a full-on production. It's not even, that's not even like a stream anymore. That's like a TV production. Trader TV Live, these guys, holy smokes, they've got a setup. Where's their live streams? The afternoon. We'll just mute this. I don't know if there's a copyright on it, but check these guys setup. This is an insane setup that they've got. We want to do something similar, I would say similar to what they've got on the desk. So check behind them, guys. This is like a full-on, it's like a full-on trading floor TV production. They're even jumping like between traders. Oh yeah, this is a setup myself and Keeks want to go for. So let's say in between trades, if we're chatting, that's why we need that stream stream deck. It's not necessarily a stream deck, it's almost like a little TV production deck, so something like that. So I'll be this guy, the tan gentleman, and Keegan will be the bold white guy, and something similar to what they've got going on. So that's where we're building towards. Keeks, that's a sick setup, dude.
Nah, that is proper. That's proper.
So the next step is to get Keegan in here, and then we're gonna have that mid camera. Keegan's making so much money, but he wants me to buy a decent mic. So I don't know, we're still gonna arm wrestle on that one, but I can use 2 arms. He can only use 1. Keegs, I think
No,
withdraw.
I'd say we can go to Mexico quickly, and we can have this drag race. We still need to.
Instead of dollars. So now if you've got a 2 million rand account and you are up, let's say 20-40k, then you'll realize the value of that money. But if you are up like trade journal, because remember I said I'm gonna start journaling all that. So if guys want some type of track record, they can go on there and literally see every trade. But also, like I mentioned, the streams are there, not one stream deleted or taken down. So you can literally go, I think there's 54 videos, 54 streams that you guys can all go back and watch. Also the one with Carl, that was quite good. Garen's one was also quite good. Garen looks so young in that picture. Anyways, so what I'll do is I'm gonna do a community journal channel, and then feel free to post. If you took a setup, you guys know how we journal. Try and put as much information on it, and then guys can look back on your trades as well, and maybe pick up on a lot of, dude, community. It's double M unity, yeah, community. How do I get a emoji again? Let me not try and mess this up again. Quickly ask Mo, what is the emoji shortcut again?
I think it was Windows full stop.
No, bro, that's, oh yeah, there. And hygienic and clean when you post in there, so it's easy to read. I'm still trying to get Laz to zoom in on his charts. All of Laz's charts that he sends, it's almost like he's in space taking a picture of his chart down on Earth. Laz, please zoom in for us, brother. We love your charts. We just need you to zoom in a little bit. Okay, I'll oh my goodness, what did I do? Streamer mode enabled. Community trade journal. Save community trade journal. Permissions, view channel. Alright guys, so community trade journal channel is live. Feel free to journal your trades. Keeks, I'm gonna have to keep you accountable as well, eh? I want you to start journaling your trades as well. Keeks, you hear me? Wait, sorry, I think we lost Keeks. Wait, let me just see. Keeks, sorry, you're back. I don't know what happened there.
I was saying, yeah, now I'll start journaling them as well for the guys. Hello, yeah, it's there.
Yeah. No, it's, so the
I was
thing...
just checking, I wasn't seeing the mic reacting on my side, that's why I was like, just checking for myself.
The thing is, it is very easy to start machine gunning and not journaling the trades because it takes a little bit of time. But you're gonna see that at one stage, just by journaling, you're gonna be like, fuck, I don't want to journal 5 trades. So it's actually gonna take you away from catching on a lot of shit. Guys, what is the shortcut for emojis on Discord? Can we discuss the GJ setup even though you did not take it? Alright, Neil, so this morning we talked about GJ. I was saying that if we fail here and the 80 starts to go bearish, I'll look short. But then we saw that it's starting to push bullish. And we were firstly, I didn't take it from the pivot because it was so close to the round number. You know my rule for that. I'll rather take the next round number. Then once we traded above here, I again was a pussy due to the fact that we had the 200 EMA there on the 5 minute, and I mentioned to the guys, look left, that is a dynamic resistance. And I said, just looking at how we moved up, if we can do something like this to retest the pivot and then break structure higher, I will take the longs. But then while I was already in UJ, I mentioned to the guys, go back on the stream, I'm like, I'm very tempted to take longs here, and that thing literally just exploded. So little break of structure, you know the drill. Asia lows tested, 80 bullish, first target Asia highs, second target daily S1 R1, which is weirdly enough all the way up there. But that is the trade, Nila. UJ, we're still sitting in this piece of garbage that is not moving. I'm going to give it, say, 2 more 5-minute candles, and then I'm going to close out. If we get something like this, I'm closing out. If we do something like that, I will be out of it. Otherwise, I'm just going to hold this because then I can finish this phase 2 and just show you guys that even if you just take the trades on stream, you can pass a funding challenge. Most probably the next stop is funding companies will try and cancel us because we are costing them money. Because they don't have risk management in place, they book all of their funded traders. But anyway, let's not get into that. I'm just going to run to the toilet. I'll see you guys now.
Ryan, I don't know if you're referring to me or to Chris. I know basically, so I
This time frame you see here is always the 5. I do my top down analysis from the weekly, daily, 5 minute. That's literally it.
Chris, I got you, bro. I answered them already.
Oh, already? Would it be okay to have taken a trade at the daily pivot and just monitored?
I did not answer that one.
Yeah, Neil, I actually mentioned it that if you take it here, you just need to be super aggressive with your risk management and monitor this level right here. So with any trade you can just be super aggressive, similar to UJ. Once we took it here on the pullback of that candle, I said stops here to break even 149. Then I said once we break through 149, we're then going to start looking at this level right here, and if we can get through that, then obviously Asia highs. If we get through Asia highs, 149.50, after 149.50, 150, and you just take it level by level, half round number to round number. Asia highs break out of US30, starting to trade above the moving averages, also trading above the 200. Interesting, very interesting. Thanks, bro. As I'm still so new, I'm trying to get as much info as possible. Ryan, I love it, dude. Please ask questions, and don't think there is a stupid question. There's no such thing as a stupid break, or I don't, it's weird. It's like my pacifier, knowing like there's some structure I'm trading from, even like a little accumulation or whatever it is. But these one-sided moves, I don't know. Damn, what a long stream. We gotta wait for those TPs to hit. Or should we close it off? Chat to me, guys. What's the agenda for the rest of the year? What are you guys planning? Are you guys planning on doing some funded challenges? Are you guys planning on growing some small accounts? What is your plan for the rest of the year? I hope you've got a plan. As soon as I get my dividend paid, let's say for instance, like I got some dividends from Exaro in the week, from Implats. The other one I think was Tungela as well. Weirdly enough, all mining stocks. But then what I do is, once I get my dividend, the dividend that I get from each respective company, I then reinvest to increase my stock holdings. So my Exaro dividend, I take that in and I buy more Exaro, my Implats dividend. So technically that is how you build wealth, because the dividends
Also, Chris, I hope you're still holding UJ.
Yeah, no, I'm still
Okay, cool.
Still holding it. So that is how you build wealth, because remember, your dividends get paid on the number of shares owned, and as you grow your shares, obviously year on year, that is where Warren Buffett talks about that seventh wonder of, is it sixth wonder, seventh wonder, I don't know, but that is how you get something that looks like this, where cumulatively you start doing that. So I always had an idea to do property, but the thing is, if you go and do the calculations, the upkeep on it, the rates and taxes, it is actually a terrible investment. Up 4.2%, Keegs. Should I lock it in? Should I keep it? Guys, I'm gonna close the stream off at 12. I've got a friend of mine that's coming to the office. We're gonna stay here till 12. Maybe we eat this thing on stream.
Yeah, thing is, if this thing closes now above Asia lows, then I'd say yeah, it's gonna flash up. So I would purely just wait now, like you said, now until this candle closes, or on my side the 15. If that closes above Asia lows, then I'd say you got this. If it closes below, then might as well just close.
Ryan, I also use easy equities. They are by far the cheapest. Easy equities, that's why my stock holdings in easy equities is down 50%. They actually a meme stock, easy equities, purple group, getting absolutely raped by that. My stock portfolio is down, but my holdings have increased, so this is a long-term portfolio that I'm investing in every month. I also bought some property on the easy equities app, so under the property section, invested into 5 property developments there. That luckily basically brings my portfolio to break even, because the valuations on that is up 16% for the year. And let me quickly look at my account overview, and my stock portfolio is down 14.2, but the actual initial capital invested is more. So even though my stock holdings are down, I've increased my holdings on the number of shares. So just to give you guys some idea, I've got some Absa holding, ARK Investments. AO is this mining meme stock. I don't know if it's like mining, but that's down 75%. I just took a punt on it, but AO, what a fucking shit show. Coronation down 11, Curo Holdings, the school, up 20%, Data Tech up 9%. Exaro down 19%, Grinrod up 1%, Implats down 36%. I'm looking to increase that. I think I've mentioned it on stream as well. Looking for a similar play we played in 2016 on Implats, so potential 300-400% move on that. Kumba Iron Ore -8, Merafe Resources, also mining stock, down 5.8%. Omnia, they got hit with the Russia thing, but they in fertilizer, Omnia Nutriology down 15%, Purple Group down 50%, Renogen down 38%, very good dividend though. Signia down 1%, Tungela down 5.6%, but Tungela as well, sitting at a relatively interesting spot. Where's Tungela? So I've also been increasing my holdings on Tungela. If you go on the daily, yeah, so I've been starting to build my holdings from here. Once we hit that level on the weekly, just want to show you guys. So yeah, from the 62, actually, yeah, this is the refined zone where I started getting into it. So I started here at the 62 fib, right there, and started adding positions in this. So basically made a multi-year high in 2022, retracing, so looking at again the all-time highs, but still overall bullish. What is Grinrod doing? Yeah, we went through Right, guys, 3 minutes to go. I am going to hold this. I'm not going to close this out. I've set my TP right there. Then the challenge is done. If it's done, it's done. I'll send you guys the 2 certificates for phase 1 and phase 2. It is not with my own prop firm. Can't trade with my own prop firm. That would be silly. That would almost be like Roger Banks trading on his own broker and only taking winners off stream. It's with another prop firm, My Funded FX. Like I mentioned, nothing bad to say about them. I will never try and bash another prop firm unless they are doing some weird shit. But so far the experience has been good. Feel free to check them out. Feel free to check out our prop firm launching on Friday. Wait for some of the launch discount codes. I will share that as well, and we'll be giving, say maybe starting from next week, we'll start giving away some accounts as well to you guys. And Renegade came out strong. Yes, been tumbling for almost a year. Yeah, Renegade I honestly just bought for the dividend. I didn't, so literally what I did was when I looked at the stock portfolio to start building the dividend portfolio, I literally went top dividend stocks in South Africa, and then I went to go and look at the volume on them to make sure that it's not a low float stock. And this is literally where I went. I looked at the dividend forward yield. Like I said, I bought this piece of shit for the dividend, but I don't know what AO is doing, but that thing is down 70%. And then so Data Tech also very good dividend. And if you look at some of them, Marafe almost a 26% divi, Tungela 30%, Renegade I think they cut their divi if I'm not mistaken. Only reason I bought Coronation was for the divi, and they cut their divi as well this year. So Exaro also very nice dividend, almost 13.5%. And what else was there? Kumba Iron Ore 8.64. Don't have Anglo Plat. What else do I have on my list? But yeah, I literally went here, looked at all I at least walk away with something. Other than that, I'm holding this for a I'm going to tell you exactly, for a 2.3% trade, because then the challenge is done. I actually only need 2.34, no, 2.24, 2. Yeah, Can actually go here 2.2. Yeah, 42. So literally take profit is Asia highs, literally there. Then that challenge is done and dusted. But thank you so much for joining, guys. Ryan, thank you so much. King Caller TV, nice to see you. Yeah, man, hope you are subscribed to the channel. Almost 50 likes, guys. I really appreciate it. We didn't even need to ask for them. You guys did it on your own. Well done if you took the trade with us. If you've locked in, this trade was up almost, what is it? Up almost 1.7% at one stage. We're gonna go for that 2.25%. Let's see if we get it. Hopefully we get it. I'm gonna journal this as soon as we are out of this trade. Stop losses moved here. .5%, and that is a session, guys. Really appreciate it. Peace and love. We will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Trading Combine in the office this Friday. Please let us know if you're coming. infop@vaultmarkets.trade. Please let us know so we know who to cater for. infop@vaultmarkets.trade if you're in the Port Elizabeth area. Thank you, guys. My first stream of yours I watched will be back again. Really great stuff. Shot Jordan. We will see you again and hope all is well in Nas100. Thanks, guys. Peace and love. Keeks, thank you so much for joining. See you guys tomorrow. Let's knock it out.